So I'm sitting here with the Neighbours. That good pronunciation.
Yes.
How did the Neighbours start?
And that was back in 2022 in May.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And before that, you moved in the house here, of course. And I heard Daniel play guitar, not knowing he was called Daniel, of course, because I hadn't spoken to him yet. And I heard his beautiful guitar solos from While My Guitar Gently Weeps to songs of Oasis and other British bands. I was like, yeah, this sounds great, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, so I play the acoustic and Daniel plays the electric, and then later on we got to talk, and we decided to start a jam session, and that was the start.
Yeah. It was actually my wife who suggested it, wasn't it, at first, I think?
Yeah, maybe our wives in a talk to go have dinner together, and during that dinner we decided to go have a jam session, I guess.
Yeah, that was it,
yeah.
And was it a couple of years ago in May?
Yeah, it was
2022.
2022, I think. Yeah, so nearly 3 years ago.
Nearly 3 years.
This is a semi-acoustic guitar officially.
Yeah.
I still have to get it repaired. haven't had the time for that yet.
Yeah.
But
And what happened in the time in between?
we started to jam, to play some songs and do some more songs, and then back then it was that Friday every week.
Yeah.
And sometimes not, because we're also busy. And then about a half a year, 3/4 of a year later, we had our first gig.
Yeah, we recorded some things, didn't we? Before we played gigs, so we recorded ourselves some demos, and then we sent them to people
bars
in
and
bars
stuff.
And things. Yeah.
And then our first gig was at the shop Lon Things here in Vlissingen, opening of the store.
Yeah, it was outside the front of the store. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That was in I think about a year later.
Yeah.
So we had a set list.
It was summer of 2023. I
think it was in May as well.
Yeah.
2023. It was. It was in May. I think April or May. Yeah.
Sint-Jacobs
springtime. Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And did you get good reactions?
Yeah, it's very positive. It's also a great place to have a gig. It's a nice setting with the church in the background. A little bit of old Vlissingen.
It was a nice day as well.
Yeah, it was beautiful weather.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's also very very good shop with a very friendly owner. And it was good fun. We played during the afternoon and the early evening. We played there quite a long time. People were passing by, listening to our songs, and it was a very good first experience.
It's a Yamaha guitar, Rev Star, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's I've got others, but this is my favourite one at the moment because it has a nice. It has quite a nice, thick sound. It's quite a powerful sounding guitar, and it's very easy very easy to play. And it's not that heavy. So, plus it looks cool. I think
it sure looks cool. Yes.
Yeah.
What's your background with music?
Well, I've never learned anything professionally or done any lessons or anything like that. I picked up the guitar when I was about 13 years old, I think, 14 years old, and then yeah, I've always liked guitar music, and I like all sorts of music, but mainly guitar music. And then, yeah, I used to play in a few bands when I was a lot younger, when I went to university and when I was in college and at school, and we played a few gigs, but we never tried to be in a band, a band and write songs and all that. We just always played covers and things, but
Yes.
yeah.
And
so-
what guitar bands do you like?
Oh, I don't know. I like all sorts of stuff, but quite similar to Tice. I like the kind of, because that's when I was a teenager. So all the when bands like Oasis and Blur and all those kind of Britpop bands were coming out. Like I was about 13, 14 when that was happening. So I was, I really like that, and I love Radiohead and yeah, anything kind of guitar-y really. I enjoy. Well, most things anyway, and yeah.
And American bands, are they also?
Yeah, I like. I'm I can't think off the top of my head. There's so many bands that I like.
There are some songs we do from American artists like Tom Petty.
Yeah.
And some others. But we do the covers in Britpop fashion.
Yes.
So pretty much every song, Daniel has a lead guitar part, with solos and melodies, and I always do the chords. So, for example, with a song from Radiohead we do, I Am Dry, Daniel starts,
Yeah.
he does a melody on his guitar, and then I tune in with the chords. We can do that for a bit.
Yeah.
So we play totally different parts on the guitar, but it blends in because it's the same key we play in.
You get in a few bands before you meet Tyson.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You
Yeah,
are 13 and you're 14.
Yeah, I've been in about 5 or 6 bands
Alright.
over the years.
Yeah.
Like I've never been in bands that play that many gigs, but I've always just thought it's good fun to jam and play with other people. Don't take it too seriously, really. Like some people do, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really work for me because I have other things to do. It's like I can't. But yeah, some people really want to practice like every day and make loads of money out of it, and it's just like it's just not possible with my life.
Yeah.
But yeah. You're in a band. You've been in bands before as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit similar to Daniel. Started playing guitar, following guitar lessons when I was about 9 years old. And then during high school I started a band with some friends, and that took for about 7 years until high school stopped and everyone went to do study in different places, so that sort of fell apart. No bad feelings or something, but we just couldn't find the time anymore to get together. But that was a really fun period with that band, Scarabee it was called.
Scarabee.
Yeah. And we did all sorts of gigs, like band tournaments back in the day here in Zeeland, and gigs at school, gigs at bars, sometimes in theaters even. We actually won the Kunstbende Zeeland 2 times with our band back then. And then after...
Do you ever talk to them? Any of them anymore?
No, not really. I have tried to meet each other just to have a drink and have a chat, but then some of them they couldn't make it, and then it just
doesn't happen, does it?
Indeed, yeah. They're spread all over the country doing different stuff, but we all look back at that like it was a great time together, And then I had a sort of a break in terms of making music and performing. Of course, always busy with music and listening to it and playing guitar and singing at home a bit. But this is actually my new real project with performances and stuff like
So
that.
Daniel is mere melody, you the basic rhythm, is that...
Mainly, yeah.
And is it always that way?
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
There's just one song from the Beatles, Norwegian Wood.
Yeah.
Then I do a bit more of a melodious thing like this. But with most of the songs I do chords and rhythm, also with the foot tambourine.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Daniel does the solo and lead parts. So yeah.
Daniel comes from London originally, and you come originally from
I grew up in Goes.
Goes.
Yeah, and during my early 20s I moved to Vlissingen with Suzanne, with then my girlfriend and I'm now my wife. So yes, and now I live here in Vlissingen.
Okay.
Still.
So that's a bit about history from you. So now you're neighbors, making music. Do you have goals for 2025?
Take it really casually, actually, right? Yeah.
Just play a few gigs and
Yeah.
see what's try and play as many things as we can. We might try and learn some new songs because we've been playing the same list. We've got quite a long list of songs, but we've been
about 20 songs we do now.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to try and, because otherwise you can get a bit, it's good to keep trying to do new things, I think, but we just haven't had a lot of time, have we?
Indeed, we've both been very busy with our kids and our family and
jobs
and work and stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah, like you say, just another few gigs would be great, and try out some new songs, and then we're very happy. It's a nice hobby to do, so that's how we see it.
Yeah. So I'm not a guitarist guy. So does a guitar is fast out of tune?
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, it depends a bit. If it's really hot.
If it's really hot, they go out of tune very fast. Yeah, because I think the wood expands or shrinks, whatever way around it is, with the humidity and stuff.
So it's more difficult to play in a bar?
It can be, yeah. Well, you got to tune. I try and tune between every song, really, because otherwise it.
Yeah, especially with the lamps on you, which is hot.
Yeah.
Then it gets out of tune quite quick, and the guitar has to, adjust a bit to that climate. When it's used to it and you play it a while, then it starts to go out of tune less fast. But especially when you start with that gig, then you're constantly between every song tuning and stuff. Yeah. Maybe we can do a bit of Heroes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Still out of tune. Yeah, just this part.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sounds good. How do you get gigs?
In the beginning, we sent out some demos to bars, and we walked in and had a drink, had a chat with a bartender, and do you do live music? Maybe you'd like us to play here, and that's how it sort of started rolling. But also you helped us a lot with getting some more gigs, so thank you again.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and when you get gigs, you most of the time get more out of it because people see, hey, they perform here, they have a nice list of songs which would be fitting in a setup in my bar or something, and then people approached us like the ferry, the boat here. They asked us to come and play, so that was really good fun as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it's a challenge to stay steady sometimes. But yeah, that's fun to visit different kinds of places like that. Yeah. So yeah, with a little help and you know, trying to contact people, a bit of a combination of that. Yeah.
If they want to contact you, how do they do that?
We have a website, and on the website they can send an email in a box that's meant for that, and we're also on Instagram, so they can send us an Instagram message as well. So that's the ways to contact us. Yeah.
Are there new covers coming up?
Yeah, we plan to do some new ones. Yeah, we're not very.
We don't know what yet they're doing really.
Indeed, we'll have to think about that a bit, which ones they're gonna be, but certainly new ones are coming. Yeah.
Can you give a tipje van de sluier?
Yeah, probably be in the range of the style we already do, you know, so same kinds of bands probably, but other songs.
I'm not going to do any death metal songs.
Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, so you stay in.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're not gonna expect something which is very out of the box.
Indeed. Yeah. We might try to do you know, a pop song and then in Britpop fashion. That's nice to try out, but you won't see us playing Slayer or.
Are there some things that you want to say to the viewer?
Please follow us, like and subscribe. Come to the next gig, and maybe we can entertain you.
Nice. Yeah. Very professional.
Thanks.
Thanks for the interview, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much. Thank you.